I was holding a child in my arms for 2 years, feeding her, dressing her, loving her. But what if I told you that child wasn't mine? That someone I trusted stole my real baby and gave me someone else's child? This is the story of how one nurse's secret almost destroyed my family, and how I uncovered the truth 2 years too late. Before we dive deep, let me ask you this. What would you do if you found out your child wasn't actually yours? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially if you love viral African stories like this one. Trust me, this one's gonna leave you speechless. Lagos night, flooded roads, wife in labor. We rushed to the hospital, soaked to the bone, with nothing but a bag of baby clothes, and our hope, Ada's pregnancy, had been difficult. Complications, hospital visits, weeks of bed rest. We were scared, but also ready. We had waited 9 long months for this moment. When we arrived at the hospital, the doctors immediately said she needed to be taken into emergency surgery. There were complications. Wait outside, the nurse said. We'll update you soon. I watched Ada disappear behind the doors, not knowing it would be hours before I saw her again or our child. 4 hours passed, then 5. I paced the waiting room like a madman. Other families came and went. I just waited. Nurse. A baby, congrats, sir. She's beautiful, she said. I reached out. My hands were trembling. The moment I held her, I cried. I cried so hard, the nurse had to guide me to a chair. What's her name? She asked. Ifunanya, I said. It means love. I didn't know I was holding someone else's child. When Ada woke up after the surgery, she was groggy. Where's my baby? She asked. The nurse said, the baby is under observation. You'll see her soon. 8 hours passed before Ada held her baby. And the moment she did, she hesitated. She looked at the baby, looked at me, then whispered, she doesn't feel like mine. I laughed, told her it was the anesthesia talking, that she just needed rest. But Ada, she didn't forget that feeling. We raised Ifunanya like our own. She had Ada's eyes, I used to say. Ada used to force a smile. But people started talking. She doesn't look like either of you, they'd say. Where did she get that skin tone? She looks like someone else. We ignored it. Kids can look different. Genetics play tricks. Then one evening, Ada's mother visited. She took one long look at Ifunanya and pulled me aside. Are you sure that's your child? She asked. I know my daughter's bloodline. That child doesn't match. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at Ifunanya as she slept peacefully in her crib. I loved her. She was my daughter, wasn't she? But I had to know. I took hair samples from Ifunanya's comb, sent them to a lab in Abuja, told Ada I was going for a business trip. The results came in a week later. My hands trembled as I opened the envelope. I sat down, stared at the paper, then tested Ada too. 0% probability of maternity. Ifunanya wasn't our baby. What would you do if a DNA test told you your child wasn't yours? Would you confront the hospital? Call the police? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you're still watching, please like this video. It helps us reach more people. Make sure you've subscribed too. We've got more true viral African stories coming every other day. I went to the hospital with the test results. I demanded to see the delivery logs. They said it was impossible. Maybe there was a lab mistake, they said. I wasn't having it. I threatened legal action. They reluctantly gave me access to the delivery records. And there it was, Nurse Kate. She had been the attending nurse during Ada's surgery, but she wasn't on their payroll anymore. She had stopped working there a week after Ada's delivery. Vanished. It took 3 months to find her. We hired a private investigator. She was living in Owerri, working in a small private clinic under a fake name. We went there, pretended to be patients, and then we confronted her. At first, she denied it. But when we showed her the test results and hospital logs, she broke. She cried, said she was sorry, And then she told us everything. A rich Mana local politician paid her to switch the babies. His wife had given birth to a girl, but he wanted a boy. When he found out Ada had a son, he made the deal. Money changed hands. The swap happened. And just like that, we lost our real child. She gave us an address. We went there. It was a mansion, armed guards at the gate. But we managed to get in. And there he was, a boy 2 years old, with Ada's exact eyes. My son. We went to court. DNA tests confirmed it. The politician tried to deny everything, said we were scammers. That nurse Kate was lying. But we had evidence. We fought hard. After 6 months, the court ruled in our favor. We got our son back. But we had to return Ifunanya. She cried as they took her away. So did we. That day broke something in all of us. Imagine raising a child for 2 years, then being told they're not yours. Would you keep the child? Or fight to get your biological one? I really want to know. Please leave a comment below. And if you made it this far, you're amazing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional, viral African stories like this. My name is Chinedu, and I'll never stop fighting for my family. Not even when the whole world turns upside down.